Yes.
Gerald Oliver,
Yes.
Tammy LeBeau,
Public comments at this time? Dan James?
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's going on, but when the roll call was made, there's only 4 responses, but yet there's 5 board members here.
Tammy just resigned before the...
Just resigned, that clarified. Okay. Thank you.
Any other comments? Resolution 2025-9, Spalding Community Service District, request to establish a new month and time and day for our board meetings. Does anybody have any comments before we're going to go to the second Thursday like we are, only it's going to be 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're going back to monthly meetings. And we'll start with our November 13th board meeting. Can I have a board vote on the resolution?
Make the motion to accept the resolution to return to monthly meetings, second Thursday of each month at 1 p.m.
I'll second that.
Lon Johnson,
Yes.
Kathy Clayer,
Yes.
Gerald Oliver,
Yes.
Ellen Stallings,
Yes.
We have a demand to cure and correct received September 13th of 2025 regarding the parking lot maintenance project at the Spalding Community Center. Do we have any discussion between board members, and would you like to have a word, Frankie?
I'm sorry?
Would you like to have a word with what happened, or?
No, I'm good.
Okay. We never did, basically, there was never anything in writing, and Frankie mentioned that it needed the maintenance done on it. We were going to hold a special meeting to vote on the bids. It got too late. Frankie said, never mind, it was too late to do it, and then you got the reduced rate and went ahead with the maintenance. So the lowest bid we had was, that Frankie signed for and paid for, was $4,000. And we need to vote and see if we're going to compensate Frankie the $4,000 or if he's going to pay for our maintenance. Do I have a vote to,
I have a question.
yes,
Kathy?
yes.
Kathy, sorry, yeah, can
on
you
the-
make sure you have comments
Sierra,
first?
Okay, yes,
yeah, on the Sierra bill,
yeah.
question is, how come it was made out to you and not to the district? Number one, to the Eagle Lake RV Park. And second question I noticed on the bottom is, how come Gerald signed the bottom?
Because I was not here at time of completion.
Okay, but why didn't you just have it made out to the district, even though you paid for it?
I'm not sure why he filled it out that way.
And could you tell me how you contacted them? Because I went online and they're on Facebook only, and the only way you could message them is if I like them and I subscribe to be added as a friend. There's no phone numbers, no nothing, no way to communicate with them.
I communicated via text. And phone call.
You did text too?
Uh-huh.
Okay. And from what I gathered, they came out with a trailer and a tank in the back.
Again, I was not here.
That's what I'm gathering out from what they told me. They had a pickup with a trailer with an oil tank in the back.
Yeah, I'm assuming.
Pardon?
I'm assuming if you have to carry 2,000 gallons.
You weren't here when they put the oil down?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it put down with a boot truck or was it put down with a handle?
I didn't put it down, I have no idea. I don't know the process.
Well, did a man do it or did a truck do it?
I mean, I did it.
A man did it, thank you.
Are we getting somewhere?
Yeah, yeah.
Do we have any comments from any of the attendees? Dan?
I think part of the issue, or at least 2 points of the issue, is already self-corrected. I'm just happy that corrections were made in regards to now there's going to be monthly meetings instead of quarterly, which would have made this whole issue probably easier to deal with. And I'm glad that somebody was able to make a decision in the benefit of this district and the people of it, and got some work done, some maintenance done, that's going to benefit us in the future. And I don't think it needs to be nitpicked. And as far as I'm concerned, he needs to have his restitution made, because at least he went ahead and took the initiative and got something done.
Yes.
Anyone else for comments? Do I have a motion to reimburse Frank for the maintenance on the parking lot?
I will make a motion to reimburse Frank Muse for the maintenance on the parking lot.
Okay, Ellen. Do I have a second? I'll second it. Roll call, please.
Lon Johnson,
Let's say,
Ellen Stallings,
Yes.
Kathy Slater,
Yes.
Gerald Oliver,
Yes.
The next item on the agenda is another demand for cure and correct, received October 5th regarding district policy requiring our liability insurance. Current policy has been in effect since 2013, requiring proof of insurance for all groups that use district facilities. The board is going to take the item to review and revise the policy to allow groups to use the facility with a release of liability rather than a showing of insurance. Any comments?
Kathy?
Yes.
Okay. Just want to make sure you still, I'm allowed for comment, board comment, and then you can continue, sorry.
Okay. Any comments? Board comments? None?
are we,
Fine.
when you have down here the board's gonna meet, have you picked a date and a time?
Not yet, no.
Okay. So,
Because we have to do, we're going to have to actually do the policies and procedures.
Well,
On that-
I
on that
understand.
particular item. Yes, we haven't set
but,
a date.
okay, but until then, are we still governed under the old policy?
Yes, except that we're letting everyone sign a release of liability that wants to use the facility. And we're looking at small groups that can do that, less than 20 people.
Right, but my question was, then we're gonna ignore the policy and just do a waiver? Is that what you're planning, Greg?
No, wasn't it my understanding,
I'm
Greg?
not putting anything, I defer to Kathy, but Kathy, do you want me to respond?
Yes, please.
So, currently the policy that's been, requires a showing of, I think $1 million, liability, general liability policy.
Yeah.
Several groups have raised the issue that this is not feasible. So, you, the board, can bring this up in a new meeting, which I think is what you guys are proposing. At that meeting, you can debate the form of what the new policy will be. Nothing's been written yet.
Okay, that answers my question. I'm just saying, because the policy is 2013, it's an old policy.
Yes.
And in fact, there's a lot of policies in there that need to be
Updated, absolutely.
very, very updated.
Absolutely.
But my question was, do we have to stick with the old policy until we redo it, or is there a variance that we do?
That's why we came up with the release of liability. So that they wouldn't have to show proof of insurance.
I wasn't involved in that, so how did that happen?
I discussed it with Greg so that we could have the